Hello, Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, I'm glad to be back with you. I'm glad to be here. It is your weekly reading for February 23rd to the 29th, 2020. I am feeling much better. My respiratory infection is cleared up. So let's get to your weekly reading. All right. So the very first thing I saw was like a brick house, okay, or a house. I think there's wisdom coming in here, stillness, and the anything can happen stone. But yes, I feel like I'm seeing a house. Okay, so I think this has to do with your home. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. I'm wondering if you're you're taking some stillness until you can get some wisdom from somebody about your home. Maybe you're hoping for a quote on some renovation to your home. You could be looking for wise advice on how to purchase a home or how to sell your home to make the most money. So I think you're just waiting for that wisdom to come in. Maybe you're hoping on building a home or there's a decision you're making like that. It could also be having to do with your home life, with family, okay? Let's clarify. Okay. Oh, my foot is falling asleep. Hold on. Ugh, I need to stand up for a second. Sorry, guys. I can't think with my foot asleep. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio, in the recent past, you did take that time. You did take that stillness. That's why that's here. You needed to find what was best for you inwardly. And you really took that time that you needed with that hermit. And now you're ready to rejoin society. So that would be why it's in your past there. There's something you were trying to grow, okay? And it was taking a very long time for it to come into harvest and be ready to harvest. It probably had to do with your house. Maybe you were trying to flip your house. I don't know. Or maybe you're trying to start a house flipping business even. But it's kind of dead, okay? It's not going to come in. It's not harvesting. It's time to let it go. It's time to move on. And I think you know that by now. In the near future, you have that Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay, now that's it's not really the best card to get, but, and it can kind of mean that you're in a slump, you're not feeling inspired, and not the best outlook, but we're going to pull that Oracle card for you after we clarify all of this, okay, to see how we can get that to flip back around and give you some new incentives and new ideas, okay? Sorry it didn't pan out, guys. However, with this Ace of Wands in your future in reverse, flipping that around, you have that anything can happen stone. This failure may bloom into you learning new things, knowing more about certain things, and may bloom into a completely new plan, a completely new approach. It may even develop your dreams into something completely different, okay? So don't take a failure as the end, because there is no end here. I'm not getting the death card, okay? What I am getting is that you're in a slump, inspirationally, okay? The thing about failure is that it teaches you experience, okay? So just because you failed doesn't mean you should quit. At my gym, for instance, and I just want to give you an example, a real quick example here. Every single day at my gym, we are taught to hit failure. So we keep pushing harder and harder and with higher and higher strength until our muscles don't even work anymore and we hit failure. And when we hit failure, what that does is it makes us stronger for the next day that we go back to the gym. Okay, as long as we're eating right and resting correctly. So that failure is really going to strengthen you to do more and go further next time. All right, so you had this path, you had a fork in the road. You had a little luck on your side, I would say, in the past, but you know, taking that time out was probably the best thing that you could do for yourself. This did have to do with a female and travel. Wondering if maybe this had to do with moving across country with a female to buy a new home or start a new business that revolved around homes. Okay. And it just didn't get off the ground there, right, guys? Okay, so yes, people are gossiping maybe about what happened in the past. There are still things that have yet to be revealed. This right here is a very positive card. And when that's revealed, I do believe this will be flipped around. But you have to know, okay, that it's going to be up to you, I think, to flip that around. You do still have that anything can happen stone. So don't just quit, okay? However, the way that you were approaching things or maybe the goal that you were trying to approach was too high for right now. And we need to approach several other goals before we go for this next time, okay? So we have to change some things for sure. And this venture is probably not going to work, but you know, you can try again in a different way or, you know. Sisters of the seasons, cycles of growth. Look at that, cycles of growth. Natural law, divine order. This is such a beautiful card, and it's such a beautiful card for this reading, Scorpio. That cycle of growth. And really, that's what that cycle of growth is. It's like what I was telling you with the gym. You got to fail. You got to pick yourself up. You got to do it again in a different way. Take what you've learned. That wisdom, this wisdom stone will probably be flipping around for you, as well as that Ace of Wands. Consider it experience under your belt, those failures, okay? Grow with those failures. And you will eventually accomplish what you need to accomplish, all right? Good luck, Scorpio.